Holy moly, me oh my. It's Golden Globes Day, everyone. First major award show of the season. This is where many frontrunners emerge. This is where we got all the actors from last year. They won here. This is where Anatomy of a Fall surprised with Screenplay, which ended up winning the Oscar. We're still getting a sense and trying to get to know this new Globe, so there's room for a lot of surprises. We could see Demi Moore win for The Substance. We could see Substance win Screenplay. We could see Fernanda Torres win for Best Drama Actress. We could see Flo win Best Animated Feature. Honestly, anything is possible, but let's see what surprises we have in store for us today. Golden Globes is about to start. As always, I'm gonna put up my predictions throughout the video so you can see how wrong or how spot on I was, but mostly how wrong I was. So let's go. I see Nikki Glazer. What a perfect choice to host.
I'm sorry, Joker 2. Where's their table? Oh, they're not here. That's right.
Nikki Glazer's doing great. It's zipping along. It's moving along nicely. Okay, we're already jumping right into it. I'm always caught off guard. This is a big category. Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. This is the most important category of the night for the Ariana Grande fans out there. Is it going to be Ariana Grande? Is it going to be Zoe Saldana? I have an inkling it's going to be Zoe Saldana. They went really heavy for Amelia Perez. I think they like it more than Wicked. If Ariana Grande wins here, I think Ariana Grande is going to win the entire season. But if Zoe Saldana wins here, I think it's going to depend on SAG. All right, here it is.
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana. Again, Divine Joy Randolph won this category last year. She walked the entire season. Is this an entire walk? It could be. It could be. So I know a lot of people would probably say the race is over. Zoe Saldana is going to win the entire time. And if Grande was going to win, she would win here. I kind of disagree with that a little bit. I always felt like Grande's best chance was at SAG. So I'm still keeping out for SAG to see what SAG does. Obviously, if Zoe Saldana wins SAG, it's over, it's done. But if Grande wins SAG, I think we can have a race in our hands. But still, at that point, I still think Zoe Saldana will win the Oscar in the end, because I think BAFTA will go for Zoe Saldana. Okay, here we are, Best Supporting Actor. I think the expected winner is Kieran Culkin, but I think there's a possibility for a Guy Pearce. I think opening the door for that possibility. All right, Jeremy Strong, I'm loving the outfit. He's looking fly, looking good. I think he's already in preparation for his next role as Missy Elliott. I love it. I feel like he's about to grab the mic and stand up and be like, L to the OG.
And the
Here it is.
Globe goes to
Kieran Culkin. Is he a walker?
Kieran
Culkin. Okay, he's gonna walk the whole season. He's gonna walk the entire time. So Kieran Culkin just won an Oscar. I think it's that simple. He's gonna win SAG. He's gonna win everything. I've always kind of felt like a lot of times people really react not so much to performance, but the character. And I think this character just has something special to it where it feels very complex. And by the end of the film, it kind of leaves you with that character. So I think he just has that advantage because of that reason. And I can't really think of who would really, be a competition to him. I'm thinking maybe if SAG is going completely generous, they maybe could go Clarence Macklin or something. But I think he's going to walk the entire season. Okay, everything kind of going as expected. Got 2 for 2. That will probably change very soon. It's the Golden Globes, baby. I think the best actor in a comedy or musical, that's the category for me that's like very confusing because I can see that going in so many different directions. And the one category that I'm kind of on pins and needles about is Best Screenplay. I think we could see a surprise there. I have a Nora, but I think we could see a Conclave. We can see Amelia Perez. We can see The Brutalist maybe. And Best Original Score, I think that's one that's completely up for grabs. I have The Brutalist, but I can see Conclave, but something in me is like, it's Challengers, because that best original song, I think like Challengers might be like that weird movie that just like becomes the score winner of the year. All right, Best Screenplay, it's up in the air. I have Honora Sean Baker. We had a big surprise last year. I think we could see another one. I think The Substance could win. It's original. It's like the Get Out winner. I think Honora could win. I think Conclave is a big chance of winning. Amelia Perez. I think there's a lot of different options here. And I think it's going to be very telling to which film maybe has the edge going into the best film categories. Here it is. And the winner is Honora. Conclave, guys. So Conclave is winning the Oscar. I think that's for sure. So that doesn't mean Honora's not winning original. It just means Conclave is definitely winning the Oscar. And what is it like? Since 2010, only one time this winner has gone to a writer who wasn't the director of the film, which was, I think, was Steve Jobs, right? Aaron Sorkin won, and the director was Danny Boyle. But I think it's a deserved winner, and I think that this puts Conclave in a very front position for adapted screenplay over Nickel Boys. All right, so it's Best Motion Picture Non-English Language. I think we can all assume it's Emilia Perez, but if all we imagine as light wins here, I will flip, I will freak. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Emilia Perez, though. Come on, surprise me. Do something fun.
Emilia Perez.
Emilia Perez. All right. I mean, obviously, it's got like a bunch of Golden Globe nominations, so it's got to be. Yeah, not a big surprise there. Expected winner. All right, so here's the score. Emilia Perez 2, Honora and the Brutalist 0. Well, I am curious, Jacques Audiard. It's very likely he could win director here. Like, Honora not winning screenplay kind of affected Honora's chances for best film and comedy, but Emilia Perez didn't win screenplay either. But then you start stacking it up, right? You're like, okay, so it won best film in a non-English language. It's going to win best film in a comedy. And Jacques Audiard's not going to win director? These are things you think about later. And then you go, wait, maybe it's obvious that he's winning director. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have him winning director, but I would probably put him in number 2. He's definitely taking his time on this speech. I would say it's longer than The Brutalist at this point. Wow, it keeps going. I feel like I'm going to miss the Oscars if he doesn't wrap it up soon. Okay, Best Female Actor in a Musical or Comedy. Oh man, this is going to be interesting because Honora just lost screenplay. So Mikey Madison, she's vulnerable. I could see Carla Sofia Gascon sneaking in here and taking it. So we'll have to see. Or Demi Moore. Demi Moore could win this. But here we go. Here we go. Demi Moore! Oh my gosh! Demi Moore! They don't like Honora. They don't like Honora. Ladies and gentlemen, they do not like Honora. We have a race. It's Demi Moore. Holy crap. Okay, Demi Moore. Demi Moore. Demi Moore. Does this mean she's winning the Oscar? Does it mean she's winning the Oscar? Yes. Does this mean she's winning the Oscar? I think this gets her one step closer. I think she might be winning. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa. I usually can say I do not know whether this means she's winning the Oscar because it's not going to come from the drama category. I don't know. Something in me is still telling me that it's an open race. SAG as a whole, I don't know. I know that she has the narrative. I know Demi Moore has the narrative. Yvette, Demi Moore. Demi Moore won over Mikey Madison for Honora. Wow. Yep. You know, I knew there was going to be a surprise in the acting race. I thought it would be a comedy actor. I thought this was a possibility, but I didn't think comedy actress. I did not think this was going to happen. I'm not shocked by it, but I didn't think it was going to happen. Will SAG like Honora or Substance better? Probably Substance. Yeah? I think so, right? Okay. I knew Honora maybe wasn't going to be a huge hit at SAG. I didn't really think The Substance was going to be a huge hit at SAG. What The Substance does have is a tie-in to the industry. They're all going to understand the commentary amongst the aging within Substance. And then Demi Moore has the narrative. So yeah, man, this is going to be interesting. I mean, I think you would have to put Demi Moore right now favored to win the Oscar with Mikey Madison there. But I do think this is still a race to be battled. It's just like all eyes on SAG. I think it's going to be Mikey Madison or Demi Moore. Right now, Demi Moore has the edge. Okay, best comedy actor or musical. I went with the old adage of who do I think the Golden Globes want to see on stage at the end of the day.
Okay, and the Golden
Here it is.
Globe goes
Here it is.
to
Hugh Grant.
Strong ass.
Hugh Grant.
Okay. Sebastian
Stan. Wow. Dang. Woo. Golden Globes with the surprises today. I love it. I'd love to see it. I mean, this category was wide open, I feel like, for anyone to snag it. Sebastian Stan winning here, I think I can only contribute it to the fact that he was double nominated. So maybe they wanted to throw him a win, especially in a category that is relatively weak. I don't really think this makes a huge difference for who wins Best Actor. I don't think in any world Sebastian Stan's going to be nominated for an Oscar for this movie. Well, I don't want to say any world. There's probably a world in another galaxy. If anything, this win really just kind of cements the 5 actors that we've been kind of going with Daniel Craig being the 5th. Maybe Sebastian Stan could get that 5th spot for The Apprentice. We'll look at SAG. But really, I think this just cements that Hugh Grant is most likely not going to be 5th. Jesse Eisenberg, he's done. He's not going to get in. So yeah, that's what I feel about this. All right, moving on to Best Animated Feature. Man, there's so many surprises. Last year, they went with Boy and the Heron. This could be another surprise. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. It's a new Globes. It could be Flo. Why not? Okay, here we go.
No, it's the
Best
music
Motion
for
Picture
the...
Animated.
Now you say the name.
And the winner is
Flo! He was about to say Flo. He's about to say Flo.
Flo.
Whoa! Oh, yes! Dude. Dude! We do not know how to predict Globes anymore. I think we do. I think we do. I think last year I remember saying that the Globes taste has become very and I think that's being shown here again with this pick because I think at the end of the day, Wild Robot, beautiful animated film, but seen a little bit more kiddie or a little too kiddie for this group. They like high art or what is perceived as high art. I think Globes hate America. They don't want anything American. This is cool. This is good though. I like this. Do I think Flo can win the Academy Award? I mean, I don't know. If Wild Robot won this, I think Wild Robot would be winning anything. No one would question it. But since Globes now went for Flo, it makes the BAFTA go Flo, huh? Okay, well, I guess we will highly consider Flo now. And like leading into Best Director now, I only see it as Brady Corbet or I see it as Audiard now at this point. I could see it either one. And they both have kind of a European high art taste. So I could see it going either way. I think Sean Baker's out. I think he is not winning this anymore. Conclave, maybe, because it's also appeals to a European base. It won screenplay. Whoever wins this is winning drama. I think they will match up. Here we go. Here we go.
The Golden Globe
Is it Audiard? It's Audiard, huh?
goes to...
It's Audiard. Come on, Brady.
Oh, sorry, Pablo.
Brady. It's gonna be Audiard. I can feel it now.
Brady Corbet.
Okay, Brady Corbett, baby. Yes. Okay, The Brutalist is gonna win Best Drama. It's gonna win Best Drama. Okay, Brady Corbet. Whew. Okay, Brady Corbet. I don't know. I never even learned it. It's like Corbet, right? Like Stephen Colbert. I think he's gonna walk the entire season. I think it's gonna be the dominant winner. So tonight we're watching in real time Honora slipping down in position. We're watching The Brutalist because it might win actor tonight. It just won director. It's probably going to win best film drama. And when it has all those are three powerful ones. You know that just cements The Brutalist as number one, right? Right? The Brutalist is going to be at number one. It's going to put itself in that position of Power of the Dog and Roma again. And then you have Amelia Perez kind of floating on there. You got Conclave floating in there. And so best original score. I was going to almost miss it. I think this could go anywhere. This could go anywhere. I have The Brutalist. Something in my gut is saying it's Challengers for some reason. It's just this weird win that's totally different from, has no correlation to the movie having strength in other areas. But
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Brutalist?
Trent Reznor and Adam.
Why did I go against... Oh! It was nominated in song, Ryan. It was nominated in song. They like the music. Ding dong. By the way, I'm excited. I'm happy that they won. I wanted them to win. But I'm just mad that I went against my gut. I think this kind of cements Challengers as being not in Best Picture, but maybe now like sneaking on the table as being something like, can we consider Challengers for the 10th spot? Maybe. I do think that this might be a weird thing where Challengers is recognized in score. Or this could be seen as kind of like Babylon maybe. But Challengers is more liked than Babylon. I don't know. I think in a race where the score is so up in the air, this probably just puts it number one, with The Brutalist being kind of like the outside chance. I shouldn't have gone back and listened to the scores. I went back and listened to the scores, and Brutalist was such a orchestration. It's very complex and beautiful sounding. And then Challengers kind of makes you just like Bob, like dun 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 dun. And I just thought, well, maybe they'll go for the more elevated choice. Which I thought was maybe Brutalist, but yeah, I should have just gone with my initial gut instinct. Darn it. Okay, best original song. I mean, I have no invested interest in this. This can go either way. This is one category, though, that I did go with my instincts. I chose El Mal because I just liked it better. and that's as simple as I thought about it. I know Mi Camino is the other option. So let's see if my instincts paid off here or if it's just completely wrong. Come on, Elma. Give me one thing where I felt my instincts served me. Elma?
Elma.
Okay! Well, there we go. Elma. Elma, it's a more fun song. I mean, also, it comes down to, like, I don't really know. Please, if you're out there and you know the answer to this, do the Golden Globe voters, do they see a clip of where the song is in the movie when they're voting on this, or are they just voting on the track, listen to it? That's what I want to know, because in the movie, this song is more enjoyable to watch than the other song. So yeah, Elma. Well, at least I didn't abandon my instincts on one category and it paid off. But yeah, that's I think that's probably gonna win the Oscar. Alexa, stop. All right, Vin Diesel's walking on the stage. I'm gonna assume this is for Best Blockbuster. All right, Vin Diesel really building up this box office achievement award, making it sound like the winner of the Peace Prize. This just feels like the Barbie one. Like, this feels like, here you go, America. Here's the one you want, right? You want Wicked? Wicked.
Golden Globe goes to Wicked.
There you go. And I don't know what Vin Diesel's reaction was. He was like, pfft. Wicked. I don't know why he was disappointed. He did know, like, the 9th Fast and Furious movie wasn't nominated, right? Wicked has become this year's Barbie. Maybe a little less than even Barbie. I think Barbie was stronger. Okay, we're down to Best Actress in a Female Drama. I think it's between Fernanda and I think it's between Angelina. I think they're gonna lean more international taste. I don't really know which either one would mean at the end of the day because they both missed BAFTA long list. But I think Angelina Jolie has the edge. I mean, I know Nicole Kidman has won many Golden Globes, but I don't know if this is the movie. I don't know if this is the movie that's gonna get her another one. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Angelina Jolie, she needs us, by the way.
And the Golden Globe goes to Fernanda Torres.
Oh my!
I'm still here.
Whoa! There you go, Brazil. You asked and you shall receive. Big blow for Angelina Jolie. Is Angelina Jolie going to get SAG? Is she gone? Is she not on the table anymore? I don't know. I kind of feel like Jolie needed that to secure her SAG nomination, to secure her Oscar nomination. Fernanda Torres could get that 5th acting spot. I tried to watch this movie. It's not available where I am right now. I'm dying to see this movie. But yeah, this is not good for Jolie. Jolie needs to get SAG to stay on the table. Okay, male actor in a drama. I think it's Adrien Brody. I don't think it's Timmy Boy. It could be, but I think Timmy is a little bit more old Globes, and I think New Globes is pointing more towards Adrien Brody. But let's take a look.
And the
I think
Golden
winner here.
Globe
Okay,
goes
here it is.
to
Adrien.
Adrien Brody.
Yes! The deserved winner wins. I think he's a walker, guys. I think he's a Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he's walking the entire way. I don't think there's going to be any problems for him. It's going to be really hard to imagine The Brutalist does not take Best Drama. You got the director and you got the actor. Those are like, that's what you need. I mean, we could say The Brutalist is like The Power of the Dog, but I think after tonight, we have to kind of adjust our ideas of The Brutalist maybe could win this. Because look, I mean, director and actor, those are two incredibly strong categories. I mean, if Adrien Brody's going to dominate the season, Brady's going to dominate the season, then maybe we have to really come to terms with The Brutalist might be the best picture after all, because we can compare it to Roma and Power of the Dog, but those films, they did have director, but they didn't really have an actor that was guaranteed, and that changes things a little bit. Adrien Brody's going to win 2 Oscars for a Holocaust movie. That's an interesting, I don't want to call it a fun fact, but it's a fact. All right, we're down to the final one, Best Drama. I think it's The Brutalist, and I don't think it's close really at this point. Maybe Conclave.
The Brutalist.
Yeah, The Brutalist. Okay, much deserved. I mean, that's the deserved winner, I think, of the category. I think Conclave's a lot of fun. I mean, there is a little bit of a narrative with this movie in terms of it being a small film. It being a film that was actually a very small budget, but made it look like some massive budget. Because this isn't like some big movie. It still has that little bit of that little small movie that could. It's A24, small studio. So yeah, I mean, we do have to look at this film as being a serious threat to win Best Film. I don't think it's going to win SAG Ensemble. Oh, no, it's not over yet. Now we're down to Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical. If Anora wins here, that'll be super confusing. But I think it's going to be Amelia Perez. If The Substance wins here, I'll be stoked. Come on. Substance, it's Amelia Perez, isn't it? Yeah, it's Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez. Okay, I'm looking closely at people's faces in the audience, and I'm seeing a little bit of smiles and happy faces. So people are responding to Amelia Perez. Big night for the Golden Globes. I think the big winner of tonight, obviously, The Brutalist and Amelia Perez. I think The Brutalist had a little bit bigger of a night because I think Amelia Perez maybe could have snuck in and grabbed that screenplay win. It could have grabbed maybe that Carla Sofia Gascon win. But we know that Anora took a huge hit today. Anora was my predicted Best Picture winner, and I have to drop it down. I have to drop it down completely. And it's not because it lost Best Comedy or Musical. That was a loss I was expecting. But Mikey Madison, screenplay, boom, boom. I mean, that is a big blow. In order for Anora to come back, I think it's got to win at SAG, and I don't think it's going to win SAG. So Anora's in big trouble because Anora's path was that screenplay and actress. And if that's a little iffy, I think Anora needs to win every screenplay, every actress win from here on because it's not going to win SAG Ensemble. It's just not. So I think Anora needs to dominate on those two categories, screenplay, actress, the whole season for it to even be considered as a possibility for Best Picture. Other than that, I think Anora's, you got to drop that down right now. The big blow for it tonight. I don't know. It's really interesting because I've always seen The Brutalist as kind of that number 2 movie, a movie that people are going to respect, but maybe they won't award. And it's not so much like everything happened that I thought would happen with Brutalist tonight. But something changed in the sense that there wasn't a strong number 2 that really emerged to me. I mean, Amelia Perez would be the closest to a number 2, but it didn't dominate in categories that it could have. So, you know, I see Amelia Perez as number 2, and I kind of see Brutalist right now as number 1. And the only thing that can really, I see like really coming out of left field and taking that is like if something like Sing Sing comes back from the dead and then when SAG voters watch Sing Sing, they give it the ensemble award. I mean, that's the only thing really. I mean, I'm trying to think of other options. Maybe Conclave wins PGA. So like the path for Anora, let me just try to figure it out here. So like next week at Critics' Choice, I mean, I think we could still see Anora win at Critics' Choice. And then we go down to SAG. And then SAG can come along. And then who's going to win SAG? I'm not sure it's The Brutalist. I don't think it's Anora. So then what? Is it Amelia Perez, potentially? Or maybe SAG Ensemble is an outside movie like Sing Sing. Again, a movie that's been flying way under the radar. Might not even get nominated for Best Picture, but maybe it snags that 10th spot in picture. Maybe it snags a SAG Ensemble. Maybe all the voters watch Sing Sing at SAG. Maybe they vote for Sing Sing. Maybe Sing Sing has a surprise win at SAG. And maybe it could have a surprise Cinderella story win at the Oscars. I don't know. I just know that tonight Anora took a big hit. As again, this race could still fluctuate. We could still see The Brutalist one drama here. We could still see next week it goes to Anora. SAG Ensemble goes to like Amelia Perez. And then we get to PGA and maybe they go with Conclave. And then we go to BAFTA and be like, BAFTA, what are you doing? You doing Conclave? You doing Brutalist? What are you doing? It could be an interesting year like that, and I hope it is. That would be amazing. I think also this makes Best Actress very exciting. Fernanda Torres winning, Demi Moore win for the comedy category. So I think that really makes a really interesting race there. I do think Mikey Madison still takes Critics' Choice next week, and then I think she is going to get the SAG nomination. And so I think this Best Actress race is open. I think it's a race between Demi Moore and Mikey Madison still. Well, there you have it. DGA, SAG, PGA nominations drop this week, but let the games begin. And then we also have the Best Picture nomination experiment. That's on its way. And next week, Oscar nomination morning. It's coming up before we know it. So feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on Twitter if you like. Thanks always for watching. And until then, I will see you at the Oscars. Challengers, score. That was fun.